Hello and welcome to the TVP World Weekly Roundup. I'm Jon Carter, and on this week's show, first of all we'll be looking at the sabotage on Poland's railway network, followed by zombie movies in Ukraine, and lastly we'll be looking at Poland's vital World Cup draw. So first of all, Poland may have narrowly avoided a major catastrophe last Sunday, but thanks to an alert train driver who spotted that a section of track on the vital Warsaw-Lublin line had been deliberately damaged by an explosion. But thanks to that quick intervention, there were no casualties. But the implications may be far more serious, as Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk emphasised this week that it may be the most serious security risk to Poland since the Ukraine invasion back in 2022. So the Warsaw-Lublin route is a crucial artery for moving humanitarian aid and military supplies to Ukraine, and any disruption to that corridor threatens the flow of support to Ukraine and puts pressure on NATO's eastern flank. Investigators have identified 2 Ukrainians as the main suspects, and they're believed to be long-term collaborators with the Russian intelligence service. So immediately after the blast, the pair fled to Belarus, and Polish authorities are now seeking extradition from that country. So if this was a Russian intelligence operation, what does Moscow stand to gain? So, according to the Polish government, the sabotage fits into a broader pattern of Russian hybrid operations. So this pressure created by weaponizing migrants on the border, arson attacks, parcel bombs, drone incursions, and cyber attacks. Now these are all designed to destabilize Poland and to complicate the delivery of aid to Ukraine. So, how has Warsaw responded? Well, Poland on Friday launched Operation Horizon, deploying 10,000 troops to shield critical infrastructure from rail lines to energy grids, telecom networks and airports. The near miss on the tracks is a stark reminder that warfare is being fought not just on the front lines. Ukrainian zombie movie The Dam was presented internationally for the first time this week at the American film market. The film is produced by Ukraine's largest film production company, Film UA, which makes unapologetically cathartic films depicting graphic, otherworldly violence against Russian invaders. The company's chief of content, Irina Kostyuk, told TVP World that they're filling a gap in Ukraine's horror genre market, not with a one-off film, but with an entire universe. Now, since Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022, it's continued operating under extraordinary conditions, with power blackouts, air raid interruptions, curfews, and a severe shortage of male crew and actors due to military mobilization. Now, despite these obstacles, it's completed 6 films entirely with private Ukrainian funding, including the country's highest ever grossing film, Mavka: The Forest Song, back in 2023. In a country still under daily attack, Film UA has proven that even while missiles fly overhead, Ukrainian stories can still be told. And lastly, Poland discovered who stands between them and a place in next summer's World Cup. Poland are set to face Albania in the semi-final playoffs. And if they get past the Albanians, they'll be playing either Sweden or their eastern neighbours, Ukraine. The World Cup will take place in America, Canada and Mexico in the summer of 2026. First of all, teams will have to get past the playoff section, which holds plenty of interest for Central and Eastern Europe, with the Czechs set to face Ireland, while Slovakia will meet Kosovo. These nations will have plenty of time to prepare, with both the semis and the finals taking place in late March. And that's all for us for another week. Join us next week for another TVP World Weekly Roundup.